Friends and family, welcome to another video. I'm actually thinking about making a tapered cut on my natural hair. So two things happened in this video. I got an old wig that I don't want to throw away because I love it, and I myself did the gorgeous tapered cut myself. It actually ended up being simpler than I thought it would be. And you just need to make sure that you have enough mirrors around you, and you know when you're looking into which mirror what side of your head it is and the angle and things like that, and then you'll be good. So my old wig isn't looking so old anymore because I snazzed it up, and now I know how I'm gonna do my own hair when it's time to do my tapered cut. So if you're interested in how that happened and how you can do your own, okay, stay tuned. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that the wig feels right and fits right, and then you start cutting from the back. I think the back is the best way to start cutting, like towards the side behind your ear, because you can see that area. You can see it better and shape it the way that you want. So I'm starting the tapering on that side, right? And once I do one side like that, I keep creeping up towards the front a little bit, from the back to the front, and making sure that the angle is right. I am holding the scissor at the same angle each time that I'm cutting. When you're cutting curls, you need to keep fluffing it out and pulling it out to cut it, because you know how they bunch up on the inside. It's like 4C hair. It all gets bunched up towards the scalp. So you want to keep pulling it out, fluffing it out, so that you can get all the stragglers and the pieces that are stuck inside. So once you do that, you want to make sure that you're not cutting too close when you pull it out. Don't cut too close to your scalp, because when you do that and you release the hair, it's even shorter. So cut it about an inch, longer than you want it to be. So when you release it and it goes down some, it's not way too short. It's okay to leave it longer and then cut it shorter bit by bit, then cut it too short, because then there's no recourse from that, okay? So I am now comparing both sides, trying to make sure that, from behind my ear to the front, I have cut it the exact angle and shape that I want. Then I start moving towards the back, towards the middle of the back of my head, bit by bit, as much as I can see. But it'll get to a point where you're going to have to sort of, turn around and kind of finagle a little bit and see how you can, angle your mirror to get to see that part right there. So you do need a couple of mirrors, just to make sure you can see all the angles that you need. And then, you have to feel with your hand a little bit. Don't cut too much, because it's always easier to fix it if you cut less than if you cut too much. So bit by bit, I am, trimming and I'm cutting, I'm trimming and I'm cutting. And as you can see, I keep fluffing it out. I keep fluffing the hair out with my hands until it comes to a point where when I fluff it out, it's still the same length, nothing, comes out showing like, a couple of strands just hanging out by themselves, like chilling, you know what I mean, apart from the rest. So once I've gotten the back and the sides the way that I want it, then I move it to the top. Again, I creep up slowly, from the back to the top. So I did the back a little bit, and then now I feel like I am ready to cut exactly at my crown. What I've seen with my crown area is that when I bunch the hair straight up and then I cut it there and then I let it falls at the right length for my face most of the time. So that's how I get the length at the top right to kind of frame my face correctly. And then from there, I come back down again, and make sure that it blends with the rest of the hair that I already cut. And really, that's about it. You just want to make sure that you keep fluffing it out and blending it with whatever else you've cut that you like the length of and the shape of. And you keep going for it. And then you're there. So again, use a wig that, you don't care for too much anymore, and use it to practice how to cut your hair, and you're set. That's the best way to practice. So friends and family, this is the final product. Okay, so this is it. Like I said, you can do a tapered cut yourself. If you have an old wig that you're thinking you should throw away, you can definitely try it out. You know what I mean? If you're about to throw it away anyway, who cares? So it's really, really warm out now. So the short wigs will be very efficient. So friends and family, thank you as always. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you see that there's nothing you can't do. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Hallelujah. Yes. So don't forget to come back for more videos, okay? All right, until then, pay somebody a compliment. Just random person, just say, you look nice today. Ooh, I like your hairstyle. Anything, you know what I mean? You might make their day. All right.